Ben, here's a little blast from the past from everybody's pal, John Bolton.
Will have to prove it, then he has committed very serious crimes. This is a devastating indictment. I speak here as an alumnus of the Justice Department myself, because not only is it powerful, it's very narrowly tailored. They didn't throw everything up against the wall to see what would stick. This really is a rifle shot, and I think it should be the end of Donald Trump's political career.
Oh, wow. That's John Bolton, who, of course, was indicted yesterday on 18 counts. Word on the street, it's unconfirmed. His mustache is turning state's evidence for the United States government.
Well, it would be very sad to see Regis turn state's evidence that way. And if you know that reference and you've been on the Internet for a very long time. So the thing that I think is interesting about this is that if you actually look at what happened here, the case here is one that's so strong that even lefties like Eli Honig and others are admitting it, that this is not a situation where there is a lot of defense that
assuming they prove what's pleaded. I mean, I've been a lawyer long enough to know what can be proven is not necessarily what's pled, but go on.
But just looking at the evidence here thus far, if you have two people who were being sent this type of information, including, people who were, under no kind of restriction when it came to, their ability to pass it on, but also, the fact that they had no security clearances, like that it was done via AOL, which was then hacked.
Excuse me.
Oh, I don't know if did you not catch that detail?
I caught that,
but fun detail.
But you and I, I'm a retired colonel. I know you have many family members involved with the military, very deeply.
Oh yeah.
So you and I are just sitting here, wait. He put classified material on his AOL. Doesn't he have Hotmail? Did he post it on his MySpace? What's going on? It's insane.
Did he DM, at Iran? No. This is the thing that. What's so funny, by the way, about it is, I say funny. It's funny in kind of a dark way. Is this correspondence that apparently was sent from the Iranians after they hacked it was along the lines of somebody pulling off some kind of blackmail scheme where they were saying things like, this is going to be bigger than the Hillary Clinton emails, and they were threatening him and stuff like that. So, this is serious stuff. It's
not good.
We played fast and loose with this, it looks like. And what I do want to say, and this is not any personal animus toward John Bolton, even though I do think that he's a guy who has kind of played this fast and loose game with, similar to James Comey, by the way,
yes,
of keeping a lot of notes, keeping a lot of things for himself that he then planned to use in the famous, title that should be for all Washington tell-alls, If Only They Had Listened to Me. And if you just plan to write that book basically every year after you get out of your position, then you need to keep track of things. And it turns out the way that they kept track of them ran into or ran afoul of, it looks like, a lot of the restrictions that were placed on that information. And if he did so, then I think there should be consequences for that. And I don't think that, I'm not one of these orange jumpsuit guys, Kurt. You can feel free to abide by that orthodox approach to things. I'm more of you need a really, really strong slap on the wrist. And that, I think, is something that, can be a message sent to future people who want to write that book. Hey, maybe think twice about messing around with the information that you're supposed to keep safe and secure.
Well, I'm still trying to get my head around, after all that's happened with classified material, if what the pleading says is true, he has 1,000 TS documents in his house. I mean, yep. Dude, do you not watch the news? I mean, whatever.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.